here, and this is going to be your full body calisthenic endurance workout. So we're going to be using just body weight movements, full body movements. We're going to work standing, we're going to work on the floor, and we're going to work through a non-stop circuit. 10 moves, no breaks. All right, then we'll take a break. Don't you worry, but we're going to work to earn that sweat today. So let's get started off with a modified jumping jack. Today's workout, as always, modify as you need to for your body and your needs. You know yourself best. I'll offer some variations along the way for any impact movements. Mostly today we have non-impact stuff, but don't worry, if it comes along, I'll help you out. And let's just take a big step side to side, bringing that heel to butt, activating the posterior chain a little bit. And we'll just reach side to side. So we're gonna alternate between mostly lower body action than mostly upper body action. So that way we are keeping it even, but giving ourselves breaks wherever we can, so we're not getting too fatigued that we need to rest, at least until the very end. Good, all right, and just finding about hip width, maybe a little wider. Let's see a few squats. Good, add a lunge in there. And let's touch that floor with a deadlift, a hinge. Nice flat back along the way. And warming up the upper body. Let's walk it out to a plank, shoulder taps. Good, slowly lower down, up, and down dog. Back to the taps. Tap, 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 push up, down dog. Good, one more. Tap, 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 push up, and down dog. Whew. Big step forward, runner's lunge, switch it up. One more time. Good. All right, and on the feet, let's shake it out. Jog in place with an arm circle. We got about 20 seconds. We're gonna get started, so quick drink of water if you need it. Have it nearby. You'll have to be quick and sneak it in. I'm gonna go over our first move. So around the clock lunges, we're gonna go 12, 3, 6, take it back, 6, 9, and 12. Let's begin. So you're gonna go straight ahead with a forward lunge, out with the side and back. Then you'll start in the reverse, back, side, and forward. So we're here for a minute. So even though this workout is not cardio or strength focused, just an all-around body weight boot camp workout, okay? I mix it up. We do some exercises that are gonna be a little more taxing on the lungs, and then some that just use so much effort that you'll feel your heart rate really kick up. So don't you worry. We'll hit everything. We got 10 more seconds here, then we're gonna inchworm out, lower down with a push-up, then walk our feet in. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Inchworm out, push up, use your knees if you have to. Walk it in, walk it out, push up, then walk your hands in. Okay, so we're gonna stay on the ground at all times. Push up, feet, 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 feet. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. Push up, hands. So hands move, then feet move. We're halfway. That way we can't dilly-dally in a standing position. It's not very comfortable to hang out in a fold. Good. We're here for about 10 more seconds. Then we go back on our feet. We have squat jumps, but with a really slow decline and a powerful jump in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So slowly decline for 3, 2, 1, pop it up. 3, 2, 1, pop it up. If you're not in impact, you're just gonna come up onto the toes and maybe give me a reach, okay? Just to turn up, right? Lower down, get nice and tall.
Damn, what a hell of a view.
So yeah, we're increasing time under tension, winding it up real slow, bursting through to finish.
You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight.
Again, no breaks today. But notice we're gonna do a little more focus on one side of the body, one end. So that way, one group of muscles gets the rest while the other works. We're gonna go back to a plank next, tapping our feet across the body in 3, 2, 1, in a plank. You're gonna take your left foot, cross it over the right, right cross over left. Boom. So you're gonna get that oblique engagement, using those glutes to lift the legs, and you're pushing that floor away. So isometric work for that upper body,
you look great, I like you.
Active core, abdominal work.
You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight.
We'll start our next interval here, but it will be on the feet.
So catch me if I fall.
Just deep breaths. Good. We're gonna step one foot up like a runner's lunge. Reach overhead. Switch feet. Let's go. Reach overhead. Woo! Switch feet. Make sure you don't lose your balance. We're using those glutes to pull ourselves up. Really pressing through the four corners of the feet. So the heel on both sides and then the toe knuckles on both sides. So again, as quick as you want to move will determine the pace, the intensity of this exercise. Plus, you get a nice big stretch through the hip flexor at the same time. Good, almost there. We're gonna stay in that plank again. So your upper body had a bit of a break. For 3, 2, 1, in your plank. All right, from here, you're gonna step up to a hover table, step back, step up, step back. Belly in tight. Try to keep those hips flat as possible. Try not to twist through the spine. Woo! Don't worry, those arms will get a rest here shortly. 20 seconds. Left, and then we have step ups. So you're gonna kneel on the floor, put a blanket or pillow down if you need to, or grab a chair or a stool. So kneeling, step it up, step it down, step it up, step it down. So switch legs, let those arms rest at your side. If you're feeling hardcore, you can come up with a press, but we do have push-ups next, so I'll let you make an educated decision. So notice I'm still nice and tall, shoulders stacked over the hips, but I am sitting back and down. Again, getting a bit of a hinge so my glutes can really kick in too. that heart rate up. In your plank in 3, 2, 1. We have hand release push-ups next. So from here, we're gonna lower down, lift up your chest, and press up. So you need to use your knees, that's fine. Notice my hands come off the floor, hence hand release. So we're activating through the back, the posterior chain, with that lift. It's kind of like a push-up to Superman. Woo! We'll be on our feet next. This one's moving quick, 10 seconds. We're gonna do a 4 square single leg hop. In 3, 2, 1, you're gonna start on one leg. You're gonna hop forward, switch to the other side, hop back, switch. So 4 squares. We'll switch directions halfway. If you're not in impact, just give me a big stepping skater, okay? In 3, 2, 1, switch directions now. So forward in the opposite leg, backwards on the opposite leg. Woo. We have one more move after this. Core focus. Three, 2, 1, on the floor. All right, we're gonna get to that table. We're gonna twist side to side. If that's too hard, you can pause on your knees in between. This is our last move, and then a break. Talk about endurance. 10 minutes, non-stop. Full body work. Should have ended on that hop, huh? Really force you to catch your breath. When we twist, try to keep your chest flush with the floor and you're dropping the hips. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right, doozy, quick drink of water if you need it. Okay, just enough to wet the whistle. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go through again. All right, same exact thing. I know it's a lot of moves. I don't expect you to memorize them, so just follow along. I'll say it with a bit of a heads up. Hopefully the name will trigger it for you, but I'll try to start just a rep or so earlier. We got about 10 seconds, deep breaths. So remember, the pace you set is going to determine the type of workout you get. And I even made it rhyme for you. So you remember, let's go around the clock lunges. So 12, 3, and 6. 6, 9, 12. Ready? Another unbroken 10 minutes. Woo! Getting spicy. Is that like old now? Do old people say that? It was hip a little while ago, but I've been out of the game for a minute with these kids. All right, interim push-ups are next in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walk it out to a plank, push up, and tiptoe back in. Take it out, push up, walk it in. Almost skipped my push-up. What I got yelled at. I know nobody else is here, right? You're thinking, who's gonna yell at you? I will! I hold myself accountable, my friends. Make sure we get through full range of motion of those push-ups. No halfies. Want that chest to touch the ground. Next, we're gonna be back on our feet. Slow on the down, powerful on the squat jump. Let's go. Again, if we're non-impact, tiptoe and reach. You still don't have to jump to get a nice explosive drive through those legs, right? It's all about intention, activation, mind-muscle link. So when I say slow eccentric, the slower the better. All right, it's gonna make it more challenging. Let's try to go at least 3 seconds. That's how you know you'll be taking your time. Boom, get as deep as you can in that squat. So that way you really settle in. Boom, and you have to fire those major muscle groups. We're back on the ground again into a plank, tapping those feet across the body. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So tap it over. Again, you'll feel those obliques really kick in. And try to keep your chest flush with the ground. Just twisting through the hips. Whew. Almost there, 15 seconds left. And then we have that high lunge, where we're gonna step it up like a runner's lunge and reach overhead. Not a super big break for the hands. Let's go, step it up, reach, and switch. So again, you'll notice, you'll feel it. A lot of glute work of that front side. And your core, your low back. Try not to round your back as you come up. Try to work through a hinge, right? So again, this is one of those, not jumping, but a little faster pace, a little more muscles, a little bit of cardio. And then we're gonna stay on that ground for that walking plank, right? We're gonna walk it into a table, walk it back out. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in your plank. Walk it in, walk it out. Walk it in, walk it out. You're gonna kind of pause at your plank, like a half second. Pause. Notice I'm going in, tap, out, back. In, tap, out, back. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of creating this unbalanced, like a kickback type of positioning, engagement by step, touch, step, and back. Just like when we do a kickstand and a single leg deadlift, it's just there for balance, but it's not doing the work. So that first foot that steps up is gonna really engage teach everything. On your knees, step ups. Let's go. Woo! Sweat's just dripping off of me, my friends. Make sure you alternate which side. It's too hard to remember. I'll let you know when we're halfway. So remember, we don't always have to be jumping, sprinting, super high intensity workout intervals exercises to get that good push, to burn calories, to sweat. All right. I know some of us, including myself, are guilty of that thought process. All right, hand release push-ups are coming. Get ready. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So in your plank, go lower down, hands up, press it back. Lower down, hands up, press it back. Keep going. Lower down, press it up. Boom. Lower down. Lift it up, I mean. Press back. Lower down, lift it up. Press it back. I don't think I told you halfway. I apologize. Good. We're almost at the end of the circuit, you guys. 4 square, single leg hop. Woo! 10 seconds. Oh, a couple more. Stay strong. For 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So forward, side, back, side. So it's kind of like single leg jump to a speed skater. Again, you're not jumping, you're giving me a stepping skater, okay? Switching directions in 3, 2, 1, right away. Up, side, back, side. We have our final move after this. That twisting table, all core. Since you'll be out of breath. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hover table, twist it out. So you can actually bring those feet together. And when we twist, we want to make sure that we're dropping that hip low. Okay, we're not coming up on the hand, dropping the hip low. Halfway, 30 more seconds. You got it, you guys. Let's go. Let's finish strong. We are almost there. You got this. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! That's it, my friends. You are done. Oh, 20 minutes. Well, 21 minutes. All right, long circuits. Let's start our cool down. If you enjoyed this workout, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more like this, or you liked some of the exercises, or if you liked the programming, that non-stop long bouts of work. I like to do that too, just because some days you don't feel like jumping around. You don't really need to, but you want to push yourself in another direction, right? That HIIT is great, but it's always short intervals. working for 10 minutes straight at a time really is a challenge if you're not used to endurance training. Woo! Just shaking it out. Let's hinge and subscribe. That way every time I post and we work out, you'll be notified. And then you can join me and we'll stay fit and strong together. We'll have fun while we do it. Go a big step forward, open up those hips. Very nice job. Like I said, it was tough. It was going to sneak up on you. It wasn't going to be easy. Try to keep it a little more creative so it wasn't just squat lunge, squat lunge. All right, but otherwise, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, stay strong, stay tough.